Good morning, welcome back to the channel. My name is Keith, this is All Things Tenerife. I'm down in Costa Decky. It's 8 o'clock on Tuesday morning, December 19th I think it is, I've lost track. I'm just crossing the road here, sorry, people have been very kind, I keep forgetting. In Tenerife you stand beside a zebra crossing, cars actually stop, unlike Ireland where they just keep on going. But yeah, here they actually stop, it's great. But it's not when you're trying to set up a shot and they don't realise, and you looking to your left and you see cars parked. So anyway, I digress as per usual. It's, yeah, as I said, just nearly 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to take you on a little walk up where we're staying in Costa Decky. Is it's, let me think, what's the name, exact name? Eugenio Bajo. It's the lower part of San Eugenio. I'm going to head up the hill a little bit towards a few restaurants that I've eaten in over the last couple of years here, and one particular one that I ate in last night. I'm going to get mixed reviews. Palchoso. I hate giving bad reviews, but I've no choice. I'm going to give you a spin around the motorway early in the morning. It's like 8 o'clock. Tenerife is busy. Yeah, anyway, so this restaurant last night, I'll put a little clip in now of what we actually ate. Reason we ate up there was pretty simple. Yesterday, hell of a lot going on. This is the back of Aqualand, which is Cyan Park's poor relation, but still a great little park. Now, we do have a live dolphin show, which I personally don't think much of, but that's just me. It looks like great fun for kids though, and adults. So I'll show you the entrance to that. It's about a 10-minute walk from my apartment. So yeah, it's actually a great little spot. Anyway, back to restaurants. So yeah, Palchosa. I think I'm pronouncing it right, maybe I'm not. Anyway, busy yesterday. Hired a car for the first time, and we did 2 or 3 runs up and down to get some stuff for the apartment. So I think we got 90% of it done, which I was really delighted with. I think we're really missing, only big item we're missing was furniture for the front of the little patio, and just couldn't fit it in the car. Simple. Other than that, I would have done another trip and got that. But yes, we were on the go all day. Picked the car up, headed off, got TV, pots and pans, and all those little things that you forget that you don't have till you go with the kids somewhere out from scratch. So we did all that. Didn't even think when we got back. By the time we'd emptied all the loads out of the car, each time we came back and forth, both of us were just absolutely exhausted, and didn't bother even showering. Went straight out for something to eat. So we said, right, Palchosa's not far from us, so we'll walk up. And I'd heard great things about it. Now, we're just going to pass the Toby Jug here, which is, it's a great little bar, a bit lively little place. I drank it here quite a few times because we stayed one time up here in Island View, which is just, as I up there, and like I say, we used to come down, drop in here on the way home when we were out and about on our nights, and stop in for one for the ditch, as they say. So yeah, good little spot, and beer's cheap, €2 a pint sort of stuff. Next door, now I don't know whether this little restaurant is still going. Italy, or Itinerary, or Itinerary, whatever way you want to pronounce it. But we were here last night and it wasn't open. But I really hope it hasn't shut down because the food in it was fantastic. But while we were there, I found this little place. Acoustic Whiskey House. Now, show you some of the prices. Now, with a bottle of red wine at 150 euros, it's not a €1 pint place. But in saying that, it's owned by a guy called Eddie. I was chatting to last night, and he did say I could come back and do a vlog in there, which I'm hoping to do this evening, or I'll do it one evening before I go back. But you're not going to see an awful lot from there. But let me tell you, the atmosphere in it is fantastic. There's a live DJ, in-house DJ, all night, heavy bass music, and that's his vibe. He loves, as he said, that's the thing. That's what he was searching for. That's what he was looking for. A sort of cool whiskey bar with a heavy bass sound in the background, and that's what he got. And it's a great little spot. I'll have to, as I said, thankfully he said I could come up and do a little 5-minute vlog up there, which I'll take him up on and have a look. But it's something to look forward to doing and listening to. Sorry, the thing about Mustangs, much prefer the old ones, but still, that's a nice colour. So, I digress. Back to restaurant again. So, actually, before I go on, overseas supermarket here on the left hand side. Anyone who's either living here or here for Christmas and is looking for your English, anything English, food wise, as you can see from the sign there, they do Greg's, they do all the English products, from tea to lots of foods that you'll get in the likes of Iceland and that sort of stuff. A little bit pricey, but as I say, if you're looking for and you're hankering for that taste of home, there's a couple of them around the island. There's one there. I think there's one up beyond the San Eugenio shopping centre, up on the right hand side there. But as a good little spot if you're looking for stuff as a taste of home, if you're missing it. So, Palchoso. I'll get the pronunciation this right when we get there because I'll have to read it, but I think that's how it's pronounced. So, went up there last night. Busy day. Lots done for the apartment. Builder. Get back to that in another while. That's another story. So, yeah, we headed up. We didn't have starter. It's sort of a tapas place, so we ordered 4 or 5 different dishes. To say I was disappointed is an understatement, because I've seen vlogs before up there. My friend Rick did one up there a while ago, and yeah, food looked really good. Now, I always say chefs are entitled to a bad night, or a bar or a restaurant is entitled to a bad night. I'm writing this down as their bad night. But I suppose what annoyed me most about it wasn't the fact that all 5 items that we got were lukewarm. They weren't hot, they were lukewarm. And I love food, love my food, and I do know my food. Some people say when they're doing these vlogs, I do this, but I'm not a critic. I'm not saying I'm a critic, but I do know my food, and I do know good food. And I like good food, and I'm happy to pay for it. But last night, as I said, disappointing. Everything about it was disappointing. The reaction to the manager, because I mentioned it to each of the staff as they came around. Now that's the entrance into Aqualand. See, scoot across and give you a look at the price list. It's pretty cool. That side of it is pretty cool. So, Adults 32, two-person ticket 46. Okay, it's not bad. So, the building's really cool. I love the outside of it. And there on the left hand side, Hemingway's Cafe. Always busy. So I remember that from the time when I stayed up here. Always a busy little place. So, back to food, back to restaurants. So, yeah, the reaction was quite poor. It was like, as I said, this food's kind of warm. It's not hot. It's not hot. It's warm. It's not hot. Kind of, yeah. They smiled and walked away. Maybe it was a language thing. I'm right. I'm thinking that's what it was. But then when I spoke to the manager at the end of it, to say he was disinterested, understatement. It was like, yeah, well, no one's ever complained before. I thought, that's irrelevant whether no one has complained before or not. Somebody's standing in front of you complaining now, and you're doing nothing about it. So I said, disappointing. Would I go back? I don't think so. And based on his response, not based on the food, which is the sad thing about it. It's not because I've been to restaurants before and didn't think much of them, didn't give them a great review in my mind. Went back though, visited them for the second time, food knocked my socks off, happy days, able to give a really good review. And I love doing that because I prefer to do reviews on places and let people know this is a good place to go, rather than, like, if I don't review it, well, it's been really poor, really, and this is really poor. Palchoso, there you go. So, as I say, under odd. Now, there is 2 other restaurants up here, and one of them I went about 2 years ago, and it was because I couldn't get a booking in another restaurant. And when I got to this one, it was so good. Zina, it's called. It's an Italian restaurant. You can actually see it. It's up there. Okay, that's it up there. Above the sports ground there. There's tennis courts there. But the view across the bay is absolutely fantastic. But the food is amazing and the staff are so good. So if you get a chance and you're looking for just really good pizza and really good Italian food, Zina, that hits the spot. It's absolutely fabulous. Now I'm gonna finish this up at El Malona Blanca. This gets amazing reviews, and it's one of those that I went to and wasn't blown away by the food. Staff are lovely. You can't beat it. I mean, look, this is a restaurant. Like, this is what you're coming up to. The windmill. At the evening time, it's all lit up. It looks beautiful. But I have to come back because it was a heat issue. The food wasn't hot, and I really like my food hot. So the night we were here, as I say, I will give it. But you know, as settings go, you just can't beat that. No, it's not. It's not cheap. I will give you that. But it's just a fabulous restaurant. Atmosphere is beautiful. I love this windmill. I said this is all lit up at night. So it's like that's one definitely to try out. And I have to come back to it because everything was lovely. Everyone in it was lovely. The staff were lovely. Everything about it was great. Food let it down a little bit, but my point is, I'm dying to go back to it because I'd love to prove myself wrong and go in and go, yeah, that is amazing, because it has everything else in spades. It has so much going for it. It's really such a beautiful restaurant, and it's like staff, fantastic. So that's it for now. I'll keep you posted about the updates with the apartment and all that stuff over the next couple of weeks. As I say, I'm here for until the 1st of January. I'm going to try and do 2 or 3 a day, and I will post one every day. So till then, thank you for watching. If you like what you're seeing, hit the like, hit the subscribe and the bell for notification, and yeah, I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.